Welcome to another episode of Solitaire Quest. No, another episode of Solitaire Rant Quest, I should say. And yeah, fucking A. I finished, a few days ago, I finished reading the Dresden Files novel Battleground. And oh my god, that shit was awesome. Oh, God. You know, I really want a faithful adaptation of the Dresden Files. I really do want a faithful live action adaptation of the Dresden Files. But I know I'm not gonna get that because of the woke bullshit that's going on in Hollywood and all that. I know that if a live action Dresden Files series gets made tomorrow, it is going to be woke as shit. They're going to take the source material and they're going to ram the woke identity politics into that series. Just for that reason, I want a Japanese anime studio to adapt the Dresden Files. Just with the stipulations that none of the source material gets changed. Nothing gets screwed around, and they would keep to the source material. They get whoever made Durarara, get that same company to get that same animation studio to make Dresden Files. Or hell, get Studio Ghibli. Get that studio to adapt the Dresden Files. It would look beautiful as shit. And yeah, the Studio Ghibli, they're used to, they have experience dealing with some of the same supernatural stuff that the Dresden Files deals in. They have experience with similar such material, like Spirited Away. The idea of giving your name away to a witch, yeah, not a good idea. There in the Dresden Files, yeah, there is power in a name. And yeah, My Neighbor Totoro. You have the spirits of the forest. You had the three different sizes of spirits, which is reminiscent of the how the fairy queens are structured in terms of power. So yeah, you have that. And you also have fuck. You have that cat movie. I forget its name. But yeah, it deals with debt and obligations and whatnot. You know? Yes, the cat. The cat returns, I think it was. But yeah, Studio Ghibli doing a adaptation of the Dresden Files. It would look beautiful as hell. It would. It would be dark. It'd be the source material would be dark. You have a dark material fused with the most beautiful animation studio in Japan. Oh, I just wish this shit would be. I just wish. I just wish there'd be. I just wish there was an adaptation of the Dresden Files, a proper one, so I could hold it into the. So yeah, you could have you could hold that shit in front of these woke bitches and whatnot, and just say, yeah, that you want to see you want to see what a strong female character looks like, motherfuckers. Doesn't look like Mary Ray Sue. Doesn't look like that at all. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Like, in the last novel of the Dresden Files, Battleground, you have Harry Dresden. He's on a boat that is basically a double for the orca from Jaws. He's with Karen Murphy, and he fights a kraken, and he fights a kraken with the help of a succubus, a Valkyrie, and the Winter Lady of the Fae, who was doing her best Aquaman impression by summoning a bunch of sharks. In that fight, I never questioned at all that those female characters could be there in that fight. I never questioned the validity of that fight because the combat abilities of those female characters was established novels ago. It was established novels ago. Like Lara Wraith, goddamn. The shit, her combat skills, yeah, goddamn. But yeah. Oh. Yeah. Like, you could do the Dresden Files as, like, you could do them as a live action TV, TV, a TV made for TV movie series. You could make the Dresden Files into a made for TV movie series, and it would be fucking awesome. I would honestly go animated because, yeah, there are a lot of, like, the Wizards of the White Council, a lot of them are old, and you don't want your actors to go dying on you prematurely. Like, I would go animated just for that reason. Just for that reason alone. Like, sure, the voice actors could die, but you honestly could interchange them out for new voice actors, and you wouldn't have to replace the actors at all. You wouldn't have to replace the actors, and yeah, you could get James. I think it's James Marsden who does the audiobooks for the Dresden Files. You could get him to do the voice acting for Harry Dresden. It would be fine. It'd be fucking good. But yeah. But no, yeah, I would go animated, and that would be. I'd go animated, and I'd go outside of America to make it because you can't trust Hollywood not to break the Dresden Files and shit on it. Like, yeah, Studio Ghibli. It'd be darker material that they're it would be darker material that they're used to working with, but it would look fucking awesome. It would look fucking awesome. Or hell, the animation studio, whatever animation studio did the Akira movie, that would be whoever did the Akira movie, them too would make an awesome Dresden Files animated TV movie series, something like that. I don't know. These are just my thoughts on the Dresden Files. The last Battleground. I knew Jim Butcher. He didn't stop. I know he didn't stop at peace. I knew that there wasn't going to be that much of a break between peace talks and battleground. I think Jim Butcher used that time between novels very wisely. He planned. We probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he's halfway done the next Dresden Files novel by now, which is more than what George R. R. Martin can say. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, I encourage everyone out there to go read the Dresden Files. Yeah, I just can't, I don't know if I continue on like this, I'm just gonna be like just shilling for the just gonna be shilling for the Dresden Files. I don't want to go full shill. I'm gonna go half shill because I'm cool like that. So yeah, read the Dresden Files. Read it, love it, learn it, live it. Make it your Tao. Make it your Tao. It's your new religion now, folks. Because I think we need the Dresden Files in some sort of capacity. That needs to be the new series. But I think we should go outside the West to get it made. Because I don't trust modern Hollywood at all. And if the Dresden Files ever gets made live action, definitely Jim Butcher, if you're hearing this, if you're hearing these words, what you want to do is get like the maximum amount of veto power you can. Like the maximum amount of veto power over the adaptation of the Dresden Files. The maximum amount of veto power. Just like what Shira Oda has for like the live action One Piece adaptation. Get some of that executive power like that. And definitely take the Dresden Files to the Japanese. Cause yeah, I don't trust modern Hollywood. You shouldn't either. Those are just my thoughts. I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay frosty, stay sexy. San Diego. Get your chosen one where you can. I'm a spaceman. Peace out.